Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Somerset Farms. Where we left off yesterday, guys, we were, well, this field had started and had done like a few rows. I did state yesterday that because I was using Courseplay on it, I wanted to do it 100%. But I did leave it going while I went to, like, you know, I went to the football. It was absolutely brilliant, guys. Absolutely brilliant. The only issue we had, it left about 5 sugar beet around about here. Other than that, it got every single sugar beet. So basically, in future, guys, we won't mind doing this. I've saved the thing. I've also realised that if I leave 2 trailers there, exactly like that, it will auto empty. So basically what I've done, I did everything to the point where I can't finish the job. You see what I mean? But yeah, that oh, I just want to make sure that machine is empty. But yeah, so that's completely empty. So all we have to do now is sell these to basically finish the job. Like I say, I didn't want to do it off stream. Do you know what I mean? I never complete a job off stream, but I didn't know how many issues. Now I did have a couple of issues where just because I positioned the trailers in the wrong place, shall we say. That was it. That was literally it. So I'm just driving through the hedges while I talk. Technically this was yesterday's job. But yeah, the positioning of the trailers was the only thing we had, and sometimes do you know something? It wasn't even really an issue. It was bloody brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So in future, as long as we use that machine, well, one of the big yellow ones, I haven't got a problem doing sugar beet. I won't use the little ones, that's for sure. I definitely won't use the little one. It's not worth the headache for the little ones. Right, how are we doing for this harvesting? 99%. But yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. It's the only time I had a problem. Say I park this tractor here. I kind of want to show you guys what the issue is. So imagine my tractor's here, yeah? Imagine the sugar beet machine is here. It couldn't... Sorry guys, I was just sneezing. Yeah, it basically couldn't do... It reversed back, and then it went forward like that, and it would just catch the trailer. But by moving the trailer like 5 yards forward or 10 yards back, fixed the problem. It was... Yeah, to be honest, the other way to fix that would just be park the tractor and the trailer half in the hedge. Didn't really want to do that. Sorry guys, I've gone a bit sniffly now. I'm just sneezing. It's just kind of played havoc with my sinuses. Wow. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to clear out my sinuses while this sells. I'm just going to sell it all. I'm not going to wait for the best price. I've got 40,000 litres here. So we just want to get this sold. We want the contract sold. We'll take the price, whatever it is. I'm not holding on to sugar beet for 6 months. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance. Right, hopefully that is cured that problem. Yeah, sorry guys. I just sneezed and it just, oh my god, it just played havoc with the sinuses. But yeah, that's that done. 13 grand, and we got a bit extra on that one. Absolutely fantastic. I'm definitely game for doing that again. We've now got cultivating, fertilizer. So basically we've got a sowing job. Yeah, we can soon do that. That is going to be today's job, guys. We are going to start the sowing jobs. Now, I have got a new mod installed. It could possibly give us a seed tank or another seed tank. I'm not 100% sure if it works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our other tractor, and I'm off to go lease it. Now, if it works, we'll obviously buy it. We'll sell the one we have. Yeah, I think that's the easiest thing we can do. I do think that's the easiest thing we can do. Yeah, we start these sowing jobs. We're gonna have to buy some seed. I know we're gonna have to buy some seed. We've got £32,000 back in the bank already. That sugar beet field was it was just amazing. I know you didn't get to see much of it, but if you remember the last time we had it, it was missing loads, it was doing this, you know, just the normal work system, which is why I didn't really want to just complete it all on script on a recording. But now I know it works well, we'll be fine to do it next time. We can just leave it going while we do other jobs. Like I say, I only left it going. Well, I say I left it going while I went to football. I left it going while I got ready to go to football. Because I did obviously have to empty the trailers like 6 or 7 times. But, you know, it was nothing. Right, so, yeah, this if you're with me, guys, you remember we've got this tank. Well, this mod gives us, we're going to plan this one, and like I say, someone said about using this, so I'm gonna lease this. Obviously we're gonna take our seeder. I'm gonna have to buy some seed. I'm gonna buy quite a few bags of seed because we're gonna need it again. It's that time of year. Ideally I want to get on with my farm today. I've got quite a bit to do on my farm, so I'd like to get it started. We've been doing our farm now for, I think, 3 episodes. Yeah, I think it's something daft like that. Yeah, I just want to see how that tank works with the front of this. Because all it is I'm going to sell the other one we've got if it works. Because I like to use this tractor for this job. I really do. I just can't justify not being able to steer, do you know what I mean? And I need it more for the planter than I do the actual seeder. But at the end of the day, if it's a good machine, yeah, I think it's like half the price of the one we already have. So we could actually buy 2, one for the seeder, one for the planter, because we do sometimes have both of those going at the same time. Now, what are babbling up to now? I know it takes a couple of bags. No, Just double checking. Just it does seem to be. I don't know. It's one of them things. We'll soon see. Field 7, soybean. Oh, soybean. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of double checking in the menu today. I want to see how it works. It does seem to still be sitting quite low. I'm not bothered how low it sits as long as it doesn't interfere with the steering. I like that because this was a cornfield last time, wasn't it? Right, well, I can either put a worker on this, or I can do it myself and save the money. Next thing we want to buy is a new harvester, I think. Just because we are getting more fields now, it would be nice to get a bigger harvester. I'll probably buy one of the Case US mod ones. Just because then again, I need a TMR. Still need to lease the TMR mixer and make up for the cows, but I also need to go and collect that straw. I could really do with a worker today. The problem is if a worker starts breaking, I'm gonna end up having to do it all manually anyway. Right, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put this onto a time lapse. I'm gonna do as many fields as I can within the next, I don't know, 15 minutes. And then we're going to change jobs and we will start doing our own farm. Like I say, we've got a lot to do on our own farm, including seeding. Yeah, we just got loads to do, and I do need to get it done. If I do it this way, get a couple of these done, and then we'll start working hours. So I'll see you when I've done a few. we go, guys. That is 3 of the jobs down. So let's get paid for them. They should now come up as fertilizing jobs. Fantastic. Yeah, the reason I didn't do 22, guys, is it was sunflowers, so it was the wrong one. Sugar beet. Field 39 is the last one with this planter. Field 39. I do think actually we should go do 39 because, like I said, the rest, the other 2 fields, they're to be done with the planter, so it makes sense to do the last one with it, and then we can just put the planter on this tool and away we go. Now the tool itself on the front, the seed carrier, whoop, I can't see because of the freaking trees. I do apologise for crashing. It definitely is a lot better than the other one, but in the fields, if I'm working in the fields, this carrier is definitely a lot better. The problem I've got is driving this one around on the road. If you look how low it is all the time, it just hits everything. The slightest bump in the road, hence, you know, did you notice when we were driving up we kept like crashing into nothing? That was just the front of this tool just bottoming out constantly. But yeah, it's not much better than the other one. It's definitely better in the fields. See, we didn't even hit anything then, but apparently we did. So I'm glad I'm only leasing this. It's no better than the other one when it comes to problems. Like I say, in the fields this one's definitely better, but driving it around it's definitely worse. Well, you can see it jumping out. I know what it is. It's this tractor. I know exactly what's causing the problem. It's definitely this tractor. That's it. I haven't got that. If I'd have got that straw off the field, I could have put grass in there as well. Okay. I'm just not prepared at the minute. Everything's just up in the air. I need to get in that field there with the plough. That's what I want to do next, you see. I want to get this field 39 done, and then I want to get in there with the plough. I want to make that fit. You know, do I make the fields bigger to utilise a bit of land, or do I just leave them as they are and buy more fields as and when? I'm really torn now. If I leave them the exact shape they are, the thing is, if I mess with them, cosplay won't like it if I ever do sugar beet or potato. That's the problem. So now I don't know if I should leave them as they are or not. Making them slightly bigger would earn us a little bit more money from each field. That's where I'm going with that. It's 39, definitely sorghum. It's not coming up saying it's the wrong one, so yeah. I just couldn't remember if it was sorghum or not. Yes, I don't really know which way around to do this. Like, I'd like to buy field, well, I'd like to buy this bit of land I'm in now next, because it gives us sheep. That's literally the only reason. Like I say, we're not going to do much like with the wool, but there's nothing stopping us using the wool. And they can eat grass as well, grass or hay. But if we feed them grass, we can bring our little mower up. You know, the little ride-on mower, and cut that field. And I'm sure it gives us field 39. Right, I'm going to quickly get this one done. And I think I'm trying to work out roughly how long I've been recording. Half an hour of recording goes into about 3-ish minutes-ish. If anyone ever thinks that my time lapses are too fast though, guys, let me know in the comments below. It's really hard to judge a good speed for a time lapse. I do like to try and keep time lapses to a minimum time wise, and I like to try and get as much done in them as possible. But I know if they're too fast, it can be a little bit whoa. A bit of motion sickness. Yeah, if anyone's got any issues, like I've said before, rather than put a thumbs down, put a comment what could be changed, and we'll look into it. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit sniffly, guys. During that time lapse, I had a right sneezing. I don't know if you saw when I was driving down the edge of the field and it was just like all over the spot. That was me just constantly sneezing for like 5 minutes. It was, oh, it was hell. Tell you what. I'm going to do this a slightly different way. I'm just going to put that there like that. This field is such a weird shape. So if we do it in 2 halves, I think that's the easiest way to do this field. Yeah, I don't know what to do with my fields now, if I'm honest. Do I extend them or do I leave them? Extending them does make us a little bit more money, a little bit quicker. The problem is, it also means quite a bit more work. I see we've had 3 episodes now where we haven't touched our field, so I do need to get them finished. I need to get grass planted back in the other field. Field 34, field 35, whichever one it is. I think that's a lot easier doing it that way. It's nice sometimes just to do a job without a time lapse though. I normally save it for the smaller, the smallest fields, but it's just nice. For me personally, I get to do them all at normal speed anyway. I do sometimes, when I'm watching the videos, it is just nice just to see me actually do them. My issue is running out of things to say. Right, so it's taking the seed from the back first. Yeah, I'm going to try and save for a new seeder as well. I don't know if it's a bug or if the guy just created it that way. Basically, it's a planter that will let you plant grain as well, but it's like a really wide one. I do kind of want to buy that one. It would just be nice to have one wide planter / seeder. that does it all. Now I know people might go, oh yeah, but you know that's not a good way of doing it. I'm trying to do the seeding job as quickly as I can, especially when it comes to contracts as well. Contracts, I mean, we don't tend to do many of the contracts. We do tend to get workers doing it. I'm just trying to save money at the minute. But the more seeding jobs I can get finished in this episode, the next episode can be a fertilising job. And we should earn us a lot of money once again. Like I say, we're £35,000 right now. And like I say, we spent some money as well. We released this machine at the front. We bought loads of seed. I don't mind buying plenty of seed and having leftover the seed left at the shop, because we know fine well we're going to use it all. Might not be in June or July, but we'll use it all. Lovely. Yeah, in order to do my fields now, I'd have to go and avoid them toys. Yeah, if we leave our fields the same, all I have to do is go and get the straw off that field, and I can seed them straight away. Well, I've got to lime them as well, but you get the idea. I have to seed them, I have to lime them. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the thing on the front of this seeder. It's got issues just like the other one. This is my thing with this field. Look at the grass. Look how much grass there is. There's my other one. There it is. Yeah, so you can see why I'm a little bit torn on what to do. But I could probably get quite a little bit extra grass out of that. Not grass, but you know, field. I need to go and rent a lime in spreader in a minute, because our fields do need liming. That much I do know. But there is quite a bit of grass on that field, and it does make me think that even if it's just like the width of the plough once, so it's going to be like an extra 12 metres wide. Is it 12 metres? Is that how wide I can't remember. No, I think mine's 9 metres, isn't it now? We need this straw for the TMR. We won't get much out of this field, to be honest. 220 bales, yeah. They're not the biggest straw bales in the world, but they'll do. And you see why I want to get rid of this field now and just turn it into grass. It's just such a ball ache. It is literally a ball ache. I'm gonna have at least one bale of straw. Yeah, if we get this straw done, we get this. I'm probably going to plough this field because, like I say, this is just going to go grass. So I will take the field all the way to the edge. Well, actually, I will if it lets me. It keeps coming up saying that I don't own this field, and it's like, well, I do. I do own this field. This is 205 brake horsepower. That's still not enough to bring this up here. Although saying that, the tractor does need a repair. I am trying to slowly repair items, but I'm also trying to not waste what money I've got. Like I say, 60 grand buys us the mixer for the feed. If I can buy it, I'll never have to. I will have to keep running it. But depending on how much it is to lease or rent, depending on what terminology you want to use, depends on if we end up buying it. Because if we rent it for like an hour and it costs us say 3 grand to rent, we'd have to rent that like 20 times. I don't think we'd need to rent it 20 times. Because if you use it for an hour, the amount of TMI you'd make in that time, I don't think you'd need to rent it 20 times. It might be worth just leasing it, doing, like we were saying before, doing massive bulk loads of TMR, storing it in a shed. We can get a shed for a couple of £1,000. It won't have to be a great looking shed, just somewhere to store it. Come on. Right, we've got 2 bales anyway. It would be nice to get a third. The thing is, if we only get 2 bales of straw, we can only make 2 loads. If we get 3 bales, we can make 3 loads. It's actually quite a steep hill, is that? I know it might not look it from this angle, but it's actually a steep hill. Please give me a third bale. Please give me a third bale. I don't think it's going to give me a third bale. It's gutting if it doesn't. We're going to be like on the edge of a third bale. When I say we're on the edge of a third bale, Jesus Christ, look at that. 95, 96. No, no. I can't believe that. We do have a wheat or a barley field coming up in the next couple of episodes though, over on field 12. But it's not the end of the world, it just means we can't really do any grass just yet. I don't want to waste that and turn it into hay or a grass bale. Frustrating, really frustrating. So close yet so far. Even 24 hours with this tractor. That is a lot. Yeah, we need to lime this field. But I'm gonna make it bigger, screw it. I'm not going to do every field bigger, Just the ones I feel like we could make some decent money on. Come on, there we go. Considering stones are turned off, it's doing a really good job of giving me stones. Although have you seen the new stone mod that came out on Friday? Beautiful. Yeah, I haven't exactly got the tyres on for ploughing, hasn't this? This is all I'm talking about. Get the edges, get a little bit more out of them. Don't have to be loads, just like I was saying before, like a width makes all the difference. Come on little tractor, you're doing well, you're doing well. And all I'll do, I'll bring that on an angle like that. That's what I'm talking about. It's just something like that. Right, I'm just gonna bounce that up and down there like that. Yeah, I don't need perfectly straight edges. I just want to go around, double check. That field is so much more bigger. Absolutely so much more bigger. Yeah, that's perfect. And like I say, I just need to go in here and we'll just go whew. I could go in that corner quite a bit more. I just think it'll be a nightmare to seed and harvest. I don't want too sharp corners, or like big sweeping corners where you don't have to hit reverse. Let's have a look at this field. I just think there's plenty of room on this field to just give a little extra. What I'll probably do though, guys, I will probably move those two bales there off stream, just because the well, let's be honest, it's not the quickest machine in the world, is it? The telehandler. I said this is going to be a grass field, so all I want to do here is just try and get as much good grass as possible. Stones off. Yeah, stones found. What I'm thinking here is like the mower, do you know what I mean? The mower can come round, it can cut that little bit of grass there, but that little bit of grass there it's pretty much worthless. So if we do it this way, we get some decent grass. I don't mind leaving that bit there, it's not the end of the world in that bit. Right, I'm going to have to just bounce the plough up because of the how steep it is. I don't really like doing that. just don't know any other way of doing it. That's definitely better though. Too much in that corner. Right. I feel like that's a... Bye, tractor. Yeah, that's just too much. Just there. That's all I'm thinking. Just a little bit too much there. There we go. Fine, tidy. That up like that. There we go. Perfect. A little bit extra grass out of there, a little bit extra seeding out of there. We just need to lime them up, guys. So what I'm going to do in the next episode, we're going to get them limed, we're going to get them seeded, we're going to get the planter going. I am just going to stay in June because we're so close to being done for June, because we're going to get a load of new contracts to do in July. So, and like I've always said, oh yeah, but Matt, you've left it at one time lately. I have. I've come to the conclusion that we're doing a lot of jobs in a day, but each day we only play June for like one day, innit? But technically, when you think about it, it's multiple days. I mean, you get 30 days in a month. I couldn't leave June for 30 days. We'd have nothing to do for the majority of them. So if we look on here now, we know everything needs liming. We know that much. And rolling. So look, rolling. Oh crap, field 35 actually needed ploughing. For God's sake. Right, I'll leave this tractor over there. We'll do that in the next episode as well. But yeah, guys, I do massively appreciate everybody for watching the episode. If you've enjoyed the content, you know, please consider subscribing to the channel, or at least hitting the like button on the video. It does make the world of difference to a small YouTuber. It really, really does. And until next time, guys, I will see you all later on. Thank you for watching.